Alright, man. Slow key, and I am. I say I am. It's the super facts. Let's have a real conversation, man. Today's topic: why the truth just doesn't matter anymore. I remember when I was like first introduced to the left-right paradigm, you know, and it was such an easy concept. You know, it was such okay. Joe Biden is responsible for giving Ukraine $350 billion instead of giving that money to Americans. He's a piece of shit, sellout that should be made an example of, allegedly, right? And you have Donald Trump, Operation, Mr. the father of the poison, right? Um, Apparently he took millions of dollars from Big Pharma. I mean, he's a piece of shit. He should be made an example of by the American people. The American people are supposed to control their government. It's not supposed to be the other way around. What does government trend? This is all the things that we pick up on our journey from day zero. From when we transition from being, and I think people like us, I don't think we're born stupid like these people or oblivious, or I think we come into this realm with a heightened sense of awareness since like day zero. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, if I gotta be honest with you. So when I first was presented the left right paradigm concept, I'm like, yeah, this makes perfect sense. Both sides suck. And they create these narratives, they utilize this divide and conquer strategy. So to just say, don't look at us, look at each other. Don't storm the castle, fight each other, kill each other. And it's just so sad that every single day I come on social media and it's just like, it's like these people, I mean, broad day, like delusion, broad day. Everything going on with Trump and Elon, people saying all of this shit. But I'm like, bro, these liberals or Democrats, whatever the fuck they are, they're complaining about Donald Trump doing this with the tariffs and all of this shit. But I'm like, so what's the alternative? See, that's the problem. And that's why the truth just doesn't matter. I feel like once upon a time, when I first became aware that there was other people that were like way more advanced than me and like occult knowledge and just what's really going on behind the scenes and shit, I was so excited and I felt like there was some momentum. Like I was like, holy shit, like maybe we can actually change something. But on this road, I just realized, like, learned all of this shit. And then you tell people, family members, whoever, they look at you like you're fucking psychopath, schizophrenic, whatever. Um, I had people personally tell me, like, I try to, that's why, hey, you can't even be yourself in this world that we live in anymore. Can't even be yourself. Can't express yourself. You can't say how you feel. Because the people that you feel are in your corner, they'll tell you belong in a crazy house. the people you know, the rare, and it's always those rare times when you open up. It's always those rare times where you be like, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna say what's really on my mind. I'm gonna take my filter off, and you express that with that one person, and they turn out to be just like everybody else. It's just like Agent Smith jumps up inside they punk ass vessel and they can't even, they don't have no control, man. And I just feel like it was just an excitement, right? It was an excitement when I first became aware to like all of these people that knew so much and could see right through the bullshit. And I was like, yo, we can do something, but it's like we really can't. And I don't even think it's designed. The way this shit is, it's not even designed. The left-right paradigm, the left-right paradigm is just such a brilliant tactic, like strategy on every level, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. It's just the left right paradigm is the fucking true art and essence of fucking war on every level. You know, and you sit up here and you talk to somebody, you could be talking to your girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, and you could be one you could be one argument away from the whole relationship, you know, being fucked up, one political disagreement away from somebody just throwing you away. You know what I mean? Even though you're telling the truth. You know? It's sad. It's sad. Yep. He said those same people usually come around a year later saying, damn, you was right. You know, it's sad. And that's why the truth, it's like, it feels like the truth doesn't matter, because you'll tell somebody the truth, and instead of them humbling their spirit, instead of them being open to expand their fucking consciousness, you know what I mean, and just be a little less, I need you to be a little less retarded today, respectfully. Can you do that for me? Can you just be a little less fucking retarded today, please, respectfully? They can't even do that. And that's why it sucks, because you'll tell somebody the truth, it won't even resonate with them. They won't even, fucking 5 years later. You know? He says, and sent me a $5 delivery. Get the fuck out of here. And for this, because God shall send them strong delusion. Now, we gotta stop there. You saying God is sending delusion? They should believe a lie. They all might be damned who believe not the truth, but have pleasure in unrighteousness. So, where's the delusion coming from? Is it coming from God? Is it coming from Satan? Is it coming from ET, phone home? Where is it coming from, you know? Right? So it's just it's really pathetic, and that's why I hate what the internet has become. I hate what social media has become, because what happens now is, I just felt like there was an energy of like you know, a potential actual physical rebellion, you know, years ago, like, you know, like a decade ago. But now people have been just so like denutted and pacified with this social media shit. They can just, whatever is bothering them as far as like what's going on, they can just look it up on YouTube or Rumble or whatever, and they'll just hear a person complain or vent or just basically express how they feel. And once they get that validation from someone else, and they say, okay, yeah, that's exactly how I feel, or that's what I say, yeah, right on, brother. And then that's it. The motivation for action is over. It's done. And that's why the internet is the most powerful weapon right now. That's why the internet is the most powerful fucking weapon, because it just literally just snatches away all the motivation for the people to actually get off their ass and do something in real life. You know, whatever people are upset about, if they, you know, whoever they hate, whoever they pissed off at, they pissed off at Trump and Elon, or they pissed off at Biden and Kamala, they just go on the internet and listen to somebody rant and complain, you know, and trash that individual, right? And it's just become an echo chamber. And then once they get that dose of validation, that's it. You know what I mean? They go back, oh, what's on Netflix? Or let's go to Chick-fil-A now. Like, it's just these individuals, they jump from one distraction to another. It's like a lily pad of fucking distractions, you know? And it's sad. It's very, 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 very sad. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm one of those people, you know, I'm a high school dropout, and I'm just like, damn, if I could see this, if I can have this level of awareness, and I'm an idiot, then how the hell do so many people, you know, still get caught up in that? I mean, one of the biggest examples is this guy named Anomaly. And it's like he needs to change his name. Honestly, you know what? That's the perfect name. His name is Anomaly because he's literally the only dumbass that I've ever heard in my life that'll sit up there. Anomaly comes on the internet and and he'll literally tell you, he'll break down all the bullshit that Donald Trump does, expose him for taking money from Big Pharma, Pfizer, expose him for all this shit. He'll sit up there and expose RFK and then turn around and participate in voting. I'm like, I guess you are an anomaly. You are literally the true one dumbass. The true one dumbass. Like, you can't make this shit up. So I don't know. It's a combination of why we're stuck in this loop. Ego is in play. You see all these people bickering about nothing. You know, like, people are arguing. Bro, you go to the grocery store. We can barely afford to. It's getting to the point where we can barely afford to feed ourselves. And the food that's available, they fucking with. I heard something where they said they're going to start putting... I was listening to Enter the Stars. I don't fuck with him. I think he's a pussy. You know what I'm saying? I tell him that to his face. I don't fuck with these YouTubers that have 100,000 subscribers, but they don't put nothing in motion in real life. They don't even have a barbecue. If I had 100,000 subscribers, we would have an annual Truth Seeker barbecue. I don't care if 10 people showed up. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the pen pal shit. You know what I mean? Like, if I talk to somebody, if we talk, you know, I pursue a relationship with people if we so-called a soul family. I'm gonna talk to you guys offline, and then if we vibe with each other, right? Then, you know, hopefully we can meet up in real life and build something. You know what I'm saying? Support each other. I don't do this whole internet YouTube pen pal shit. You know? And but anyway, so he was talking about this Enter the Stars guy. He's a bitch made ass nigga. He's soft. And a lot of these truthers, what a lot of people won't tell you is, a lot of these content creators in the truth community are soft in real life. You know what I mean? They're soft in real life. They really get the shit beat out of them by an NPC in real life. Let's have a real conversation. Let's have a real conversation. And a lot of, if there was a war between truth seekers and NPCs in real life, like an actual like civil war, a lot of NPCs would beat the dog shit out of these so-called truthers. Let's have a real conversation. Because it's easy. Anybody can come on the internet and just, you know, be aggressive and present themselves in a way that they cannot back up in real life, you know. So that's my point there. You know what I mean? You have these people arguing over the shape of the fucking earth when we'll never go to space. I mean, you just can't make this shit up. You know? There's no, you know, and then these people that just go back and forth with this left and right paradigm shit, there's never any solutions. The only solution is detachment. This is it. That's it. The only solution is detachment and expanding your consciousness. That's it. And embracing, unfortunately, embracing, isolation. That's it. There's a force out there that it's just we can't see it. I don't care what nobody say. We just can't see it. It's outside of our spectrum. But there's a force out there that is, you know, it interferes and interrupts and intercepts um real meaningful relationships to happen. I've experienced it my whole life. You know what I mean? And I hate it when I'm basically like Caesar from Caesar is like top 5, man, from Planet of the Apes or whatever. You know, like I'm real heavy on that. Ape don't kill ape. I'm heavy on, a black person not supposed to kill another black person. I'm heavy on truthers not supposed to drag another truther. I'm heavy on that shit. That's called morals and principles. You know what I'm saying? It was like an interview with I want to say it was Malcolm X. He was doing an interview and it was like another black dude on stage, and I think correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know if it was Malcolm X or somebody else, but he was just basically saying, yo, I'm not gonna argue with you in front of these white people. We can do that behind closed doors. And that's how I feel about the truth community. We sit up here and we become a minstrel show. That's what the truth community has become. So now it went from actual like authentic enlightenment, sharing it. It went from that. Now it's just we're loving hip hop. Now it's just everything is a debate now. We just devolved. Is that a word? De-evolved. We on some stupid shit now. The true community has been dumbed down just like the rest of the society. Let's have a real conversation. Make my life decisions based on gematria. I'm not talking shit about gematria. It's a tree. Gematria, studying gematria, Freemasonry, satanic ritual abuse, gang stalking, all of this shit are branches on that tree, on the truth tree. And we all climb this same fucking tree on day 0. We're at the base of the tree and we all climb this fucking tree and try to find the truth. We climb through we swing on all of these branches and shit, no diddy, just to end up basically at the roots, which is to let it go. To let it go. That's what I learned. I spent the last almost 10 years of my life doing the research, trying to uncover all of these, secret societies and this shit, this hidden information, just to realize that it's like I just gave almost 10 years of my energy to these fucking these evil ass entities that don't care about me or anybody I love. And that's how I feel about that. And I'm not saying it's a waste of time, because if I didn't go down that journey, if I didn't climb that tree, then I would not be where I'm at on a spiritual level. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like we learned all the things we learned. We're meant to learn all of these things just to throw it away or let it go or detach from it. If I had to break it down for anybody, everybody has their journey that they're gonna go down. You can't not go down it. You can't not go down it. You can't avoid it. I think another reason is just like people can't control their emotions. For the most part, the majority of people they're not fully in control of their emotions. So when it comes time to organize, it's like it's just no balance, you know? It's just like, the goal should come before the individual. If we having a conversation about true unity, what is the goal? All right, we're stuck here. Let's just read the room. We're stuck here. We're stuck here for the time being. Some of us might be stuck here for the next year. Some of us might be stuck here for the next 50 years. The only thing we can do is continue to expand our consciousness and, try to elevate spiritually and make the best of this bullshit. That's all we can do. That's it. And it just it's just really fucking pathetic that people can't control their emotions enough to organize and see the bigger picture. It seems like a lot of people have tunnel vision, and it seems like a lot of people, they're addicted to like the clout and the attention of pressing that fucking button, being the star of the show. I don't want to be the star of the show. That's why I don't make content like I used to. I don't make video. I make one video a week now, because my whole, there's a shift that happens every single time your consciousness expands. It's gonna be a visible shift in your life. Your actions, right? I put the work in over years of doing interviews and videos and all of this shit. And now there's a shift. I don't feel like doing that shit no more. I feel like doing stuff in real life now. You know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. I'm telling you, people don't realize, your energy is everything. Your energy is everything. And when you master your energy and you literally say, no, I'm not reacting to that. No, I'm not paying attention to this. No, I'm not letting them control me. No, I'm not. Nah, I'm good. Like when you just become like just completely, just like, he's like, no. It is the most, that's when you truly take your power back down here in this realm. That's how you take your power back. Let's have a real conversation. That's how you take your power back. And I feel like that's the closest you can get to peace in this realm, is by mastering, the direction of your energy. Let's have a real conversation. I'm 33 years old, and I don't see the purpose of wasting my energy. Let's have a real conversation. Nope. No, I'm not doing it. And I try to tell people around me that this is the way. I try to tell people around me, this is the pursuit of happiness right here. I'm saying, nah, no, nope, no, thank you. I was at the fucking liquor store the other day, and I was standing in line, and it was like 5 people in front of me. My problem is I'm a very impatient person. I've always been like this my whole life. I'm very impatient. Like when I want something, I want it right now. You know what I mean? Hurry the fuck up, universe. I need it right now. I've been waiting for my fucking, I don't even think I'm gonna get fucking refund or whatever. I don't even think I'm gonna get it. The way it's just like, my gang stalking ass fucking mom. I'm like, I said, my parents got they shit. Like I had my mom do my taxes for me because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and I don't give a fuck about. You know what I mean? If it was up to me and her came storm the IRS building, and it would look like a V for Vendetta movie scene allegedly. But I don't even think I'm gonna get my taxes. I don't even think I'm gonna get any money. You know what I'm saying? Sat up there, bust my ass. I work overnight. I worked nights for the last year. I'm busting my ass overnight, working all fucking night for the last year. I don't even think I'm gonna get anything. You know what I mean? And so I told my mom, I said, well, she got her money and she did my dad, whatever, my dad's taxes. He got his money. And I said, why is it happening to me? Why is this happening to me? They sent me a letter in the mail saying, oh, you got a month after I filed. A month after I filed. Only takes 21 days to send you your money. So they sent me a letter saying you have to verify your identification. Wasn't I doing that when I gave you all the information on my W-2, my social security number, so on and so forth? Wasn't that what I was fucking doing? Verifying my information? Right? So I just said, why does this always happen to me? Why am I always being delayed? Why do I always have to wait for someone else to do their job? Why? And then my mom says to me, she said, because you're you. And, maybe I'm tripping or bugging. But when she said that, it just triggered me spiritually because she was like, because you're you. And I'm like, what does that fucking mean? He said jury summons. Hell nah. I remember, a couple years ago, I got a jury summon. I was like, I ain't going to this shit. And I told my mom, and she was like, you could go to jail for that, right? I was like, listen. He said, I haven't did. Listen, Jay, you probably shouldn't be saying that shit out loud, my nigga. Put an allegedly on there. So she said to me, cause you're you. And I'm just like, that's a beautiful car. I think that was a Thunderbird. Did y'all see that? I just love everything, man. I gotta see what I am. The last time I went to, what's crazy? And this is what I'm saying. This is some Truman Show shit. That's why I love that movie, The Truman Show. I love that fucking movie. I love that fucking movie so much. The last time I went to the hospital, I remember what you told me. I told him, I said, because when I had the flu and all this shit, I said, can you take a sample of my blood and tell me what type I am or whatever? What did she tell me? She said something like, I can't remember verbatim what the bitch said, but it just sound, how somebody tell you something and it just sound like some bullshit. She was like, she said the people that test the blood ain't working tonight, or she said you will have to come back for some stupid reason. Like, she was like, the machine doesn't work tonight or something like that. Basically, I just wasn't able to just find out my blood type. She told me, I'm like, I was in the emergency room and you're taking blood to find out, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on with me or whatever. And she flat out told me I wasn't, I would have to come back. Like, I was like, bro, what? So stupid, man. So stupid, man. And once again, we live in a dualistic house, so I look at both sides before I even, react to some shit. I'm probably telling you. It's funny because I did plasma, I think 2 times. And I was like, oh shit, I can make $400 a month donating plasma, just sitting here for like 45 minutes, whatever. Okay. When I tell you, when I donated this plasma, my body felt so fucking weird. My chest was hurting. I did not feel right. And I only did it 2 times. I did not feel good at all, you know, and it was weird. It was a weird vibe in there. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It was a very weird vibe in there. This one lady in front of me was like shaking. I'm like, I was like, get me the fuck out of here. You know, and these dumbass people, man. I went to this ghetto ass place and they didn't even tell me to eat. They didn't even tell me to like hydrate and eat. Like nothing. So I went there, barely ate anything, barely drank anything. So it took me so long to get the certain amount of plasma that they needed. It was a terrible experience. It was terrible. You know, just for what? I think they gave me $100. Sold my soul for $100 that day. Unbelievable. Damn, he said $800 a month. Very weird. It was a very weird experience for me. You know what I mean? Very weird. And it was, and then she fucked up the needle or something. Like she fucked up the needle in my vein. You know, it was just stupid. It was just dumb. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. I appreciate everybody chiming in on the conversation. Definitely hit the like button on the way out. But you know, once upon a time, it felt like the truth mattered. But I think that, I don't know if jaded is the right word or whatever, but it get to a point where you just become, you're just exposed to the true reality of this realm, you know, and you have no choice other than to accept it, and you become, you know, numb or neutral, or you become, you know that you have to exercise being emotionless if you want to be successful spiritually in this realm. Let's have a real conversation. Because what are the odds? Let's just call it what it is. What are the odds that we all come together? Throw the numbers, throw the percent in there. What are the odds that we actually all come together and build our own whatever? People have, it just reminds me of Neo and Trinity in the Matrix. And the fourth one, where it's like the simulation programmed all of these distractions into Trinity's life to keep her from being with Neo and being, you know, reaching her potential in the fourth one. You know, until she finally, like, whatever, reconnected with, you know, that's what it means. Like, you know, you reconnect. You don't wake up. You've always been awake, but you reconnect with your soul. You know what I'm saying? You know? You did. So I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here, but I think that the truth doesn't matter as much as it did before, because I think people just don't care about the truth. As much as they should, you know what I mean? Wait for it. What the hell is that? Wayfared? You know, and this whole left right paradigm shit, it's gonna be rinse, wash, repeat until this economic system collapses, and then it'll just be recycled. It'll be resurrected into the new world, into this digital bullshit, this digital hell, you know, that they're gonna introduce. So it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's sad, you know, but I will say I'm happy that, you know, this is why you have to follow your life path. You know, you have to listen to that voice, and you have to follow your gut, because that's your spirit telling you, it's trying to guide you in the right direction. Some people call it the ancestors, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I call it the source, right? If I never made a channel, I can't imagine. How I would have probably most likely crashed out by now. If I never made a channel and never connected with certain people from this shit, I probably would have been like wild hopeless and just like, put the shotty in my mouth and did the Lord's work, okay? Allegedly. So I'm gonna catch you on the next one. It's low key. I say I am. You know who I am. I'm gonna catch you on the next one. Salute.